WWE returns to Peacock for Saturday night's main event, headlined by a blockbuster tag match and Danhausen's return to New York for the first time since he uncursed the Knicks. And we also got some big stars on the show as well in the closing segment. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into things. And we started things off with the US champion Trick William, who got the party started inside the famed MSG, battling Triple H's Laredo Kid in a rare pre-show match for Saturday night's main event. A tone setter for a night designed to warm the audience up for the live broadcast. The match was Stars clash, as Williams had little history of working lucha. Still, it was a nice opportunity for Kid to showcase himself in front of a hot crowd and for Williams to pop the audience right out the gate. Kid took to the air late, launching himself off the ring post and wiping Williams out at ringside. It was not enough to earn the ring though, as the US champ recovered and flattened Luchador for the hard-fought win. A nice exhibition match and kind of nothing more or less. 5 out of 10 from me. As we then got the Women's Tag Championship match, Paige and Brie Bella versus Fatal Influence, who realised their championship aspirations to kick off on Saturday's show as Laney Reid and Fallon Henry defeated Paige and Brie in an action-packed start. A surprisingly hard-hitting bout saw the champs forced to fight from underneath amid the challenges, quick tags and focus attack, but they were in a position to retain. Late Paige and Bella fired up, but the numbers game proved costly as Jane interfered, reversing Paige's roll-up on Reid, who grabbed a handful of tights for added leverage and the victory. A strong start to the show. The match was better than expected, thanks in large part to the challenges, work and energy and the babyfaces brought down the stretch. Not bad for two teams that were underutilised on the road to the show. Hopefully the switching titles will allow for more exposure for the tag divisions and potentially a rematch later on. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. We then got the no DQ match between Danhausen and JD McDonough. Obviously, everything very fitting with the New York stuff going on, as Carl Anthony Towns assisted the very nice, very easy superstar in defeating JD McDonough and overcoming Dom's interference. It wasn't easy. Danhausen found himself on the defensive most of the match. Even an assist from the Minihausen couldn't turn time in his favour. The arrival of the Towns, though, drew an enormous pop from the fans and led to a finish that saw him chokeslam Mysterio through a table while Danhausen drew the Triple D to McDonough for the win. A spectacle match at MSG, it was pretty fun, and we got a big appearance as well. I'll go with 5 out of 10. As we then moved on to Bayley v Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria overcame a broken, bloodied nose to secure one of the biggest wins of her career, choking Bayley out. A competitive match that likely hurt ever so slightly by Valkyria's injury, suffered early on after a hard right to the face. It picked up nicely and showcased the in-ring talents of both. Bayley had the match won and clearly dominant at one point, and an attempted roll-up with the Hale shifting her body and hanging the role model up throat first on the top rope. The new chokehold resulted in a ref stoppage, which post-match beatdown for Valkyria ended with a night win on the steel ring sets. This is a great introduction to the wilder, more unhinged version of Lyra that will define her heel role. If anything, the blood pouring from her nose and her relentless commitment to the fight helped the overall presentation of the character. Bayley is always great. She elevated this match in what it was, and hopefully only the end of chapter 1 for this story. 6 out of 10. We then got CM Punk, Cody Rhodes versus Gunther and Sami Zayn. Chances this is awesome rain down from the stands as they all lay in the centre of the ring, their bodies racked well with pain well into the main event. The four combatants cut frenetic pace throughout, maximising their minutes and keeping fans guessing as to which team would emerge victoriously and what it would mean for the SummerSlam main event. Gunther capitalised on a late ref bump to Charles Robinson, blasting Rhodes with the Undisputed Championship before another referee could count the fall. Aldis pulled into fall, preventing the ring general from scoring the ring. Punk delivered a GTS, Rose pinned Gunther and earned the win. As a result, the advertised main event was preserved. On the other hand, all this interference ensures he's stepping back to the ring for a Gunther match. If anything, the question is what this outcome means for Zayn, who appears to be the odd one out in this big main event. Still, it was a fantastic match featuring 4 of the best in the company, and they all hang out. The overbooked nature of the finish made sense within the context being told. Punk accidentally striking Rhodes with a belt strap as he left further intensifies the already simmering tension between them. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Roman Reigns and Jalen Bronson then celebrated the latter's NBA title victory, complete with a custom world title made of blue leather and custom nameplates. Seth Rollins had other plans though, using Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Halliburton from a distraction, allowing him to attack Reigns from behind before he could deliver a devastating stomp onto a steel chair. Brunson stepped in front of the architect, cutting him off. The OTC recovered, delivering a Superman punch, then flattened the Visionary with a spear to send him packing. Reigns stood tall with Brunson and the Larry O'Brien trophy overhead to cap off a very photogenic mainstream media friendly angle. With that being said, it was used to hype up the SummerSlam main event, giving it value on a show that would have its fair share of viral moments as well. Overall, Snme gets an 8 out of 10 from me. A fun show. It starts with a big title change and a better than expected match featuring hilarity from Danhausen and co. Saw the evolution of Laro's character, added a fantastic tag match and set up Punk for Heroes, Aldis Gunther, and clearly with the biggest star in a company standing side by side with a reigning NBA champion. The show knew what it needs to accomplish, and it used its platform to promote SummerSlam and the brand as a whole. This has to be considered a big success for the company, which is already at the forefront of the Fanatics Fest this weekend. So yeah, good stuff. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.